I've never really, this is my first time testing it out. So remember what I'm doing right here. I mean, this camera is not even, my iPhone is not even connected to the PC. It's all Wi-Fi, which makes this like freaking amazing. All right, the only thing I'd have to do, you guys can't hear this right. All right, so you should be able to hear it. Let me know how you think this all looks here. Maybe I'd make myself a little bit smaller. So if I was playing games, how does this look? Let me know. Like I would think maybe I would need to be a little bit, maybe a little bit smaller. About right there. Now you don't want to take it up too much. I've been having such a blast, you know, playing Assassin's Creed 3, and thank you for those of you out there that have been watching. You know, it means a lot to me for those of you that have been sticking with it. You know, I'm trying to make my walkthroughs, you know, like very, very smooth, quality wise, so much better than my previous ones. You know, just trying to make them nice and feel good, and you know, you just don't see a lot of really, really good quality walkthroughs anymore on YouTube. Hey, Ariana, how you doing? Yes, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. We're just testing out like a few things on our stream here. This is the scariest one. Oh, Strain lost all of his hair. He's getting much, much older now. I'm Sam Fisher from Double Agent. I do like that one. My favorite game is hold on, Mom, I'm playing video games. Leave me alone. Mom's always messing me when I'm trying to play video games. She never allows me just to be a kid, you know? Sometimes you just want to be a kid. You just want to play Assassin's Creed and be a kid. Sometimes when a kid wants to be a kid, be a kid. I've been playing Assassin's Creed for 35 years. I'm still in chapter 4 and I can't figure out how to climb over this fence. If anyone out there think you can help me, please. I'm just don't remember the button that I need to press. I did it! I did it! It took 30 years, but I did it! Alright, let's... Done. Assassin's Creed game? Assassin's Creed 3 is one of my favorite games. Hey, I love Assassin's Creed so much, but it makes me so sad that they forgot what made Assassin's Creed so fun. They don't like it anymore. They don't want to make a good game. It's just, it means so much to me. I'm crying, but I'm laughing. What's up, Armando? What's up, bud? I gotta get that one. I gotta get that one off. You've been okay. So Roman says, "Hey, from the Netherlands. I've been a big fan of yours on YouTube since February 14th. I started this channel in February of 2010. Well, thank you so much, Romana. Or Roman. I don't know how you would say your name. I don't know if you're male or female or anything like that. But thank you so much for being a part of the channel for as long as you have. Thanks." Yeah, so I've been debating a lot of things, guys, because let me explain. There's something with the algorithm on YouTube, right? It seems to me that the algorithm on YouTube works one way. Well, technically two ways. If you live stream, the algorithm switches over to live stream, and you'll be more successful when you live stream. However, if you do videos as well, it's like the algorithm doesn't hit those videos. Like it's not sending out the videos. If you're live streaming, remember I was live streaming essentially, I'm doing good, Dragon. Hopefully you're doing well. I was streaming, Jedi Survivor like every day, but any video that I would put out just wouldn't get any reach. So I'm just wondering, on YouTube, is there like a thing in place that says you need to be live streams or you need to do videos? Whichever one you do, that's the one that'll be more successful, and the other one you got to stop. So I was thinking, and I always, I think about this kind of stuff because you're always trying to, make yourself better every chance that you get, right? So what would be better? Would it be better, and I want your guys' opinion on here, would it be better to stream everything that I do, absolutely everything that I do, on Twitch? Meaning, even when I'm making, even when I'm making my walkthrough, okay? Because I have a 2 PC setup now, right? So, I've got my other PC right here. You can't see it, but my other PC is right here, and that's the streaming PC. Right now, I'm streaming this on my gaming PC, okay? But what I would do is I would stream over there on my streaming PC. So whatever game I'm playing, I can send the signal to my streaming PC. And if I'm on Twitch, you get me, you get all the good sound effects that I have set up for everything. See, here's the thing, and let me explain, Ramon, about the simulcast streaming. I can't do it, okay? Because I'm what you call an affiliate over here on Twitch. In their rules, even though a lot of people break those rules, but for those of you that know me, and Spooky is saying exactly what I'm about to say, those of you that know me know that I don't like to break rules. I like to do what is right, legally and morally. So you cannot live stream both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time if you have an affiliate or a partnership. If you didn't have an affiliate or partnership, then it wouldn't be a big deal at all. There has to be a 24-hour period between what you're doing and whatever it is, right? That's at least what the rules say, even though a lot of people break those rules and a lot of people don't even, you know, abide by those. Yeah, so that's the reason that I don't think I'd ever go for the at the same time. But as I was saying, I would stream everything that I do, even when I'm working in the day on my walkthroughs, right? I would still stream it on Twitch. So you get to see me go through the process of doing the walkthrough. You would get to hear me, check this out. You would get to hear me as I'm going through learning all my missions. Well, that's another thing, Armando, is you're getting me all confused. I'm trying to keep my train of thought, but you keep coming in with good questions. So I always get distracted there. But to answer your question, yes, you can stream on Twitch and then export the VOD to YouTube. However, this is the problem with that, is it would be very the quality would not be as good because you can only stream on Twitch 6 megabytes, right? Now you guys know that you all watch me over on YouTube and you've seen my streams on YouTube. You know that those streams are in 4K, which is something Twitch can't do. I mean, maybe it can do it for partners at this point, but I'm not a partner, so therefore I couldn't do that. So first of all, I wouldn't be able to stream in 4K, so therefore that's one of the reasons why that wouldn't be. So let me explain this dual setup that I want to try and see if it works for Let's Plays. Let's say, for instance, I'm streaming. Let me get over here so you guys can at least have something to look at. All right. So let's say I'm doing a Let's Play, right? So I'm streaming the Let's Play on Twitch, right? On the streaming PC. Okay. It's going out at 6 megabytes. Look at it, 6 megabytes a second. So what you see on Twitch is the best quality that Twitch will allow me to do, right? What a normal, then a person who didn't care about quality would take that stream and then they would put it over to Twitch, and then you have, you know, or they would put it over to YouTube and then you have your Let's Play on YouTube. However, instead of me doing that, instead of me just exporting the Twitch feed on my gaming computer, I'm also recording the entire thing. Okay. In the recording, I don't have myself in the video, right? It's just the recording itself of the gameplay, right? No commentary, it's just the recording. What I would do, even if I'm doing a Let's Play, I would take that, go into my editor, edit it all up into a walkthrough of sorts, add my commentary, and then you have a walkthrough. So essentially, let's say I'm doing the new Splinter Cell, right? And I'm doing, or let's say I'm doing it all. Let's say I'm redoing Chaos Theory for some reason. So Chaos Theory, I'm streaming it over here on Twitch on my second computer. On the first computer, I am recording just the gameplay. So you're seeing me stumble through, you know, trying to figure out the things, you know, figuring everything out. And then I got the moments that the walkthrough would show up. I'd edit that, the walkthrough would go up on YouTube, and you would never know that I streamed that thing on Facebook, or not Facebook, on Twitch. Because you're not going to see the camera, The commentary is going to be different because I'm doing that after the fact commentary, like in walkthroughs when you're trying to guide people, you're actually trying to be specific of what you're doing and what you're saying and stuff like that. That's what walkthroughs are. There's a purpose for that. So you'd have two different versions. You'd have a let's play of the version of me stumbling through, you know, getting to know the map, getting to know the world, the patterns and all that kind of stuff. And for those people that love to watch that kind of stuff, then you can watch there. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like to see someone stumble through something, then you can watch it on YouTube. So then you get the best of both worlds. You're streaming on Twitch, but you're doing video content on YouTube, and I would no longer stream on YouTube. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What are your thoughts? Okay, I think I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well, or should I say I'll export it to YouTube and ask YouTube. So obviously for those of you that have been watching this on YouTube, you know, I'm doing this over on Twitch initially, and then I'll export it over to see how that runs and how it looks, because I really want to know all of your guys' thoughts. So I'm probably going to get more people giving me their opinions, and I know the opinions that I'm most likely going to get on YouTube are going to be, you know, I want you to stay and stream on YouTube, you know, but you got to understand, it seems like YouTube's algorithm wants you to do one or the other. If you do both, it really screws your whole algorithm up, and so far that hasn't been good. Would that make it, Armando says, would that make it more difficult for you or about the same? That would actually be literally the same as I'm doing right now, because essentially in my, let's take for instance the YouTube walkthrough that I've been doing for Assassin's Creed 3, right? I'm sitting in my room, I'm doing this right here. This is how I do my walkthrough. You know, I'm going through, I'm just sitting in there, I just have record on, okay? Although it is my live commentary in my voice that I did the walkthrough for. However, there wouldn't be live commentary anymore because I have commentary. I could. No. I don't think I could switch it to where I've got. No. I couldn't add the commentary on the video too, because then that would make sense. Because when you're live streaming, you want to interact with the channel. Like Gray just sent a message, Spooky sent a message, Rusey sent a message. You know, I want to be able to comment on those. And for walkthroughs, that takes the player, or that takes the person who's watching out of the walkthrough. If I'm sitting there answering people that they don't see on their screen, that would make no sense. So all walkthrough would be after the fact for that specifically. Gray says, or you can do both with a compilation of funny moments, mess ups, etc. Well, that comes with the territory that you can. I would do that for Twitch. So I could easily go through all the footage and find, you know, some funny moments, pick it out, put it into a highlight, and then, you know, send that highlight over to YouTube. That's something easily that you could do. Yeah, so there's so many different things that you could do. But, you know, like I said, I want to know what all your guys' thoughts is, because in my opinion, it just seems that if I'm streaming and doing videos on YouTube, that I'm not getting good algorithm view. And a lot of people have said that, you know, my videos would not show up for them on their things. And I think that's because it's reading the algorithm differently when you try to do both. But let's see. Armando says, I would say stream on Twitch as you want here. Twitch is not as strict with copyright as YouTube. Very, very correct. And would probably be easier to get through, paid through subs and bits. Yes, but we'd have to get people to transfer over from YouTube to the streams, because that's where our biggest audience is. I mean, right now we've got, from what it says, 15 people that are watching right now. Even though we have about 11.5 almost thousand, but you know, people following. But of course, it's not like I stream all the time. This is the first time I've streamed in Twitch this year, right? So it's not like I'm streaming all the time. But if that were something I started to do, I think that would be cool. It's just like I said, like when a new game comes out, right? This is, let me explain how I would do a new game, all right? Would I be able to get emotes for subs? You mean like on Twitch? I think you can create your own emotes. I'm pretty sure I can already do that. I have just never really looked into doing it, but I'm pretty sure you can. So what I would do, like say if I was doing a Let's Play, I would stream the entire Let's Play at the 6 megabytes over here, okay? While I'm streaming it here on the second computer, on the first computer, I'm just taking... Wait. No, that actually brings up a good question. If it's a Let's Play, then I need to keep it all in, right? So if it's a Let's Play, how would I do that? How would I be able to... Because if I'm doing 2 PCs, how would I be able to show... The only way I would be able to do that is when I do a Let's Play, stream on the gaming PC, stream on one PC, which is something easily you can do. But the question is, can I record at the same time as I'm streaming? And that is very difficult to do. Even with an RTX 4090, it's very difficult to stream in 1080, but record in 4K unless you do the 2 PC setup. So essentially what I would have to do with Let's Plays is do the full Let's Play over here on Twitch in the 1080 quality, do a 4K version of the Let's Play, it's the same gameplay, just not my commentary, and just have no commentary on the Let's Play. But then the Let's Play 4K for YouTube with no commentary, is that really a Let's Play? Because a Let's Play means that you're talking to your audience, right? Hey, Grumpier, what's up, bud? Good to see you. So, I don't know. I need to know your guys' thoughts because I'm really trying to figure this out. What is the best way that I can do this with a 2 PC setup? Where I can take a Let's Play on Twitch that has low quality, because that's what you have to do on Twitch, but still make it fun, entertaining, have all of this cool stuff here, talk to you guys. But be able, I love you too, Ed the Clown. You're a clown, Ed. But still be able to make videos of that Let's Play and put them on YouTube. But I just wouldn't be able to have the commentary. There's got to be a way to split your audio to 2 computers, right? Like there has to be a way to be able to take your audio and split it between 2 computers so that it shows on both. Yeah, so I got this this new bad boy in. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It doesn't really show up very well because I've got the thing on, but this guy right here is my new mixer that I got from Aver Media, and I gotta say, I absolutely freaking love it, and I can't wait to show it off. I also got my mic arm. You can't even see, actually. Look at that. See how that disappears? Sorry if my voice is really, really loud right now, but it shouldn't get too loud. But no, when I'm touching it, my mic is there, right? But when I let go, it's gone. It's magic. It's so cool. I love that. I mean, it's like a... I'm really trying to get into better production quality. I really like this camera. Do you like this look? Is this too distracting? Is this look too distracting right now? This camera look. Armando says, I don't think you'll have a hard time getting audiences on Twitch. Even if it's not the same people, you'd probably get it. Yeah, I'd get a new audience, but it's really hard to build on Twitch, I've found. You've got amazing personalities. My opinion, Twitch would be easier for, yeah. You know, it's one of those things where you don't want to alienate anyone, because some people, they don't like Twitch and they don't want to go to Twitch. They only want to watch on YouTube. So, hey, what's up, Taco? So it's like one of those things that, you know, you got to really figure out what is the best course of action. What's the best thing to do? I'm still coming up with brainstorming some ideas here. I just really like the idea of doing every stream over here on Twitch and then uploading them as videos. So the people that aren't able to make it to Twitch can watch on YouTube, enjoy it, and have fun, you know? I'm just, you know me, I like to please everybody. And that's sometimes when you try to please everybody, you end up pleasing everybody. So it's a trick. I just want to do something that allows me to bring content to all of you fresh and daily, right? Because the only way you can grow on YouTube is consistency. And you like how I have those things in the corner there? So I'm using this lower thirds thing that attaches itself to OBS. It's a plugin that shoots in my lower thirds on an interval of every so many minutes, which I think is such a handy thing to have, because then I no longer have to put them in post in videos where they'll be automatic. And I think that that's so much better. But there's a lot to think about, a lot to, you know, figure out. But that's what this stream was for. This was to try to knock some ideas into everybody's head. I don't know. I really like. I really like this camera lens right here. I mean, it makes my head look severely small compared to my body, but yes, you'd have to separate it, of course. But that's what I would do. It would take a long time because I'd have to edit those videos anyways. So all the Let's Plays that I do, I would take into my editor, and then I would edit into smaller versions of those. So let's say I do a 4-hour stream on Twitch, right? And I end up with a 4-hour Twitch VOD. Well, what I would do is, because I streamed or I recorded that 4 hours of gameplay in high quality on my first computer, the one that I'm actually playing the game on, then I would go into an editor and then I would probably break those up into chunks of about an hour. I think an hour of video is good content. You can usually stop in specific places, like if you're doing chapters or missions or stuff like that. You can find a good stopping point and then upload that Let's Play there. The only problem is it would be, you know, the commentary. Like how would I have the commentary? Like I could add my own commentary, but then that's not Let's Play commentary. That's just after the fact commentary. And that type of commentary doesn't make any sense when it comes to Let's Play. It only makes sense when it comes to walkthroughs. Like if I'm trying to say, this next section here is really tough, so you want to make sure that you go to the right, you know, when you're trying to explain something. That doesn't fit in a Let's Play type of video. That fits in a walkthrough type of video. Yes, you want to, Kranis, but you already did, so that's why you can't. So yeah, if you want to see the what everybody's saying over here on Twitch, you know, come and check out the Twitch VOD. But it's interesting because I just don't know what to do. You know, I'm looking for guidance. I'm looking for what you all think on this situation, because it's something that I really want to do, you know, and I think it would be super, super cool to be able to be successful on both. The other thing is, that's the thing, Twitch VODs, they don't stay up forever. Now I do still have some VODs that are there. Like if you look, because I'm an affiliate, if you look at my Twitch VODs, the ones that I make highlights for, they're still there. I've got highlights all the way from like 7 years ago that are still on my channel on Twitch. So yes, it can happen if you create that into a highlight. But if it's just a stream, I think it only lasts for about 6 months or so, and then it's gone. So you got about 6 months unless you make a highlight. But I would just make every video, every live stream into a highlight. I would do that anyways because I like to cut out filler and whatnot. So that's a little bit different or whatever. But I think it would be a good idea. I really do. And then plus I love the fact that there's barely any delay when it comes to Twitch, because I can literally sit here and talk to you all. That's the blessing of going in only, you know, 1080p instead of 4K, which most of you watch on phones. You know, when I do, that's what I'm saying. When I do videos, yeah, the videos need to be in 4K. They need to be high quality because it can be. But these live streams don't necessarily need to be in the highest of quality, because people that watch live streams are mostly watching for the funness of the live stream, for the interaction of the live stream. They're not necessarily watching for the highest quality. They're watching for the fun factor, the live stream factor, which is completely different than the video factor. Where the video factor is, I can watch this at any time, so yeah, I want it to be in high quality. Where the live stream is, well, I can only watch this at certain points, and it's a live stream, so it's different. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's, I don't know, that's how I'm thinking about it, like, in that regard. Exactly, Rusi. Yeah, you don't care about the highest quality. It's all about the streamer message, the fun. That's what the live streams are all about. However, though, videos, you want the videos to be higher quality. And most people usually, like, how many people here are watching this on a mobile phone right now? Like, everybody let me know in the YouTube comments, let me know in the Twitch comments here, who is watching this on a mobile? Actually, just tell me who's watching it on what. If you're watching it on a TV, let me know. If you're watching it on a desktop, a tablet, mobile phone, let me know. Because I always find it interesting to see who is watching me on what. Because I always cater to try to do high quality. You know, I've started doing these walkthroughs in HDR. You guys have seen how high quality those things are. And it takes a long time. A very, very long time. Like a 30-minute Assassin's Creed 3 video sequence for HDR takes about 4 or 5 days to process it in HDR. So when I upload those videos and you actually see it already in HDR, know that that video was actually uploaded over 5 days ago. I finished Assassin's Creed 3 last week, and it just takes that long, and for the HDR to show up. So I haven't been putting out the videos until the HDR is actually showed up. So that's the biggest thing about when you're trying to do that high quality of gaming. You know? Oh, okay, that's cool. You use mobile to chat while watching on the TV. Currently on the iPhone on the way to work. Okay. But see, everything, see, I'm not like you guys, because this is my job. Everything that I do, all the YouTube that I watch, everything is always on my computer. It's always on my desktop. So either I'm watching it on my desktop monitor 1, which is my TV, or my Samsung is the one I have right here, which is my ultra wide. You know, I'm watching it on one or the other. So I never watched the mobile experience for games. It's always, yeah. And even when I watch other people, it's usually always on my TV. I don't really watch anything on my phone, honestly. I really only use my phone for when I'm maybe checking YouTube messages or going through analytics or something like that. Most of the time it's yeah. I really like this this look. I mean, it makes me look goofy, but for live streams, that's exactly what you want, you know? You want it to look goofy. And the quality doesn't seem to be that bad either. How's the fam? The fam's doing really great. They're both over the sickness. So they're both doing okay. And I'm just trying to make it through. I look like a Disney princess. It's a wonderful day for pie, and I look so much better than I. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. Somewhere it's way up here, disappeared, but now I'm in a whole new world with you. Oh yeah, I love my Family Guy, man. I love my Family Guy. You don't like watching anything on mobile, Romana? Okay. Strong with the Force. Strangeness. Yes. I was definitely not born to entertain. Like I come out of my box. Everyone, you know, we're all, oh, hello. Oh, I saw me. Oh, there's me. Hi, it's me. I'm here. Or am I? It's already morphed back into my face. Oh. So sometimes you can touch your face and then sometimes you can't. It's a wonderful day for pie. It's like really funny. Clipping on mobile is a pain. What do you mean clipping on mobile? I'm not sure what you mean, Spook. Oh, clipping on mobile. Are you talking about doing clips for the stream? Oh. Strain playing peekaboo. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Cartoon Strain 01. It's my alter ego, exactly. Yeah, I don't even know how to do any of those stream clips type of stuff. I like how the game's moving around behind me. The game's actually being played over here. So I was only watching it through OBS, but there's like no delay whatsoever, so it's easy to play. It just seems like obviously I could be so much more interactive on Twitch with no lag between everybody. And it just seems so much more fun. It's just something I've always been afraid to switch. You know, it's like I have, you know, guys, let's be honest. I've got 300 and almost 30,000 subscribers, but most of those people are gone by now. They're still subscribed, but they probably haven't watched, you know, any of my stuff in a very, very long time. And that's the nature of it. You know, you gotta live with what you've done. You know, you're only as good as you have made yourself. I've made a lot of mistakes on YouTube. I've made a lot of mistakes everywhere. You know, I'm only human. My ADHD gets in the way so much. I get sidetracked a lot. I have some really, really weird things that just end up getting in the way of me being successful. I mean, at this point, there should have been no reason. If I would have been able to be consistent and do the right thing, there's no reason I wouldn't have already hit over 1 million subscribers at this point. I was one of the first ones out there. Hey, Catalyst, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope you're still playing Rock Band and all that good stuff. But you know, I haven't been keeping consistency that I should have been doing, and it's always been something I've wanted to do, but it's just so hard to do when you have ADHD and can't take any medicine for it. And now I've got, you know, a beautiful little 3-year-old in the other room, you know, who takes up some of my time, and you know, I'm driving with DoorDash now so that I can try to make a little extra money. My only problem is that if I start streaming exclusively, and this is a problem, if I start streaming exclusively on Twitch, then I could lose a lot of members on YouTube, because I think that a lot of members are members because of the live stream, and I'm afraid that if I stop streaming on YouTube, then I would possibly lose a lot of members. You know, like say for instance Brock, he's always gifting subs to people on YouTube. I'm sure he could probably come over here to do it on Twitch or whatever. I mean, that's totally up to him, but you know, I don't want to lose out on that kind of stuff if I'm just streaming over on Twitch and not on YouTube anymore. So there's things that you gotta think about, you know, and those are the kind of things that I worry about, because you know, this is what I do for a living, so I want to be able to continue to do it. So, you know, and plus I like to talk to you. Like, it's funny. I'm sitting here talking to you all, but I'm looking at myself while I'm talking. So it's like, so in an essence, because, you know, I've got my iPhone as my camera. So in an essence, I'm looking at myself, but it's you that I'm talking to. So I really like that. I like knowing that I see me in all of you. Like, you're all a part of me. Like it's like myself that I'm looking at right now is a representation of all of you out there. And I want to do good for all of you. And I want to continue to be that person that you guys can come to when your day is rough, when you're feeling down, or when you got good news to celebrate, or when, you know, you just want to hang and chill and have fun. I've always wanted that place to be with me, because we all go through those tough times, and we all need each other sometimes. Man, it's really good to have a lot of people in your corner, you know, being with you and guiding you and helping you get through tough times, because everybody has tough times. Yeah, so I'd have to transition the subs over and get people to sub over here. But how much easier is it for people to sub over on Twitch as opposed to members on YouTube? I don't really know enough about Twitch and its subs. I still have actually a few subs here on Twitch, but I don't have enough to get paid monthly. I think I might get $100 every 3 or 4 months from Twitch memberships or Twitch subscriptions. And those are people that have just, they continue, you know, support, but I only get that every few months. Taco says, done and experience a lot to ever leave. Well, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate you being here, man. YouTube has different tiers. Twitch only has one price. I think it does. No, it has more than one price. But I think it's only for partners. I think eventually, maybe if we were good enough to get to the point where we can get an actual partnership, then, you know, we could do that. But I will tell you this, man, YouTube is horrible when it comes to memberships. They take so much, you know, I mean, you only get like half, but I think it's the same way on Twitch. So I don't know, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like you're trying to please everyone, and again, you can't. So it's like, which one's the worst of the situation? That's what you have to figure out. Is my voice matching up with the mic? I'd like to know that as well. Obviously, if we were to start streaming on Twitch, we'd be going for partnership. That would be our goal. That is true. Twitch is definitely not as strict during the live stream. It's very much more difficult to get your channel, to get the live stream cut off by copyright. Now, what they'll do is once it's done processing on Twitch, the VOD will have little spots if there's music played. But for gaming, you'll never see that. Like for any game, like say I got a demonetization, or I got a copyright claim from Assassin's Creed 3, my walkthrough, right? Because the game music is copyrighted. That will never, ever happen on Twitch, because it just wouldn't. It only happens on YouTube. So in situations like that, obviously Twitch would be significantly better. I know, right? Mass Effect 3, I know. I did finish Mass Effect 2, but there was still so much DLC to do, and that would be something to do maybe over the next few months at some point for another stream, because there's not really a lot of games coming out right now. It's funny, I bet you $1 million when you watch this on YouTube, there's going to be somebody in the comments that'll say, man, I came here for you to play games, not just sit here and talk. Yeah, there's always going to be some of those people that are like that. I can already see one of the comments like that now. Hilarious. Oh, you miss Garrus? Yeah, I miss him too, but he's busy right now. He's working on calibrations. So, you know, those are some of my thoughts on what I was thinking. But what do you know, please, I hope you've already let me know. For some of you, like, the other thing is, Is it just me, or do more people comment here on Twitch than they do on YouTube when it comes to live streams, just comments? Like I have to beg and beg and beg to get people to want to just leave a comment, you know, and they don't know how. I've tried to tell them how important it is to leave a comment, especially on YouTube, because the algorithm is always by interaction. Interaction is the biggest thing on YouTube, and most people, they watch, and I thank the Lord that they watch, but they don't leave comments, or they don't leave a like, and that really just it messes everything up. It totally screws up the video. It screws up everything, the algorithm, because you know, if you don't leave any interactions on the video, YouTube says whatever you're saying isn't important enough that people want to talk about it. Therefore, we will not promote you. We will not put your name up higher in the search list. So that sucks. And it sucks so much. Natalie says a lot of people who don't know who you are could discover you through Twitch, and it may get your YouTube channel up and running again. Your content is always... Well, thank you, Alice. I feel like I've known you like forever. I mean, we've been playing Rock Band since... I don't know, when did we start? I think maybe you and I started playing Rock Band, I want to say around Rock Band 3, or maybe it was even 2. I don't know. It's been such a long time. Grumpier says, I've noticed people watching videos without clicking on the video. Yeah, it's very easy to do on YouTube. You can actually watch, I do it all the time actually, where I'm on my home screen and I can watch the video without actually clicking on it. And it's a horrible thing. I need to take that out. Kranus says, watch out, Strain, you still get a strike on Twitch for Metallica. Oh. Yeah, Metallica's, I don't do anything Metallica at this point, because they strike everything, so. Ariana says, it's not you, but there's a lot of quiet viewers, lurkers on Twitch too, and they never write anything. Depends if they want to get in contact. Yeah, it's hard. It's like, I don't know what I can do to make them feel comfortable. Like, I figure maybe a face like this will make them feel more comfortable to say hi, you know? But yeah, so Twitch and YouTube, they're always going to have a lot of... That's true no matter where you go, but I just wish that there was a way I could figure out how to get people more comfortable in saying hi, talking. Armando says he thinks it's easier to interact with a channel on Twitch and try to interact on YouTube, but I'm bad about it. I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. It's all right. Armando, you're absolutely right, because I don't know if what your username is. I have no idea what your username is on YouTube, or if you've even chatted on YouTube, but I have seen you multiple times here on Twitch. Alice says it has to do with the way YouTube chat and emotes work. Twitch is just overall better for chat. I believe that to be true. You know, it might be Guitar Hero War Tour. It could have been one of the Guitar Hero games, and then we just started playing Rock Band as well. I just remember, I think it had to be in around 2011 or 12. I remember being in my house when I was stationed in Fort Drum, New York, and you were already on my my friends list, and we were playing, but it could have been Guitar Hero instead of Rock Band. But I just, the last few times I played with you, I believe it was all mostly Rock Band, which I haven't played Rock Band in months. I play Clone Hero. I've got my drum set and a PC downstairs. Well, sometimes I would do a stream or two for Rock Band, but not Rock Band, but for Clone Hero, because then I get to play my full set with double bass and all of that, because I prefer to play the full version of songs instead of playing just right foot only. Wow, was it that long ago? 2008 or 9? Could it have been before I deployed? I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I wish there was a way. Is there a way on Xbox you can actually see how long you've been friends with someone? Ariana says, you never know what they are doing. They can play while watching or in school with a muted stream, correct? I know my bud, you know, Green Team Captain, he watches all the time. And he can't chat because he's sitting in there, you know, he's a counselor. So he's at a college, I think. And obviously he can't chat, but he does chat every now and then. So I know that he's there and he's lurking. But I just wish, what I'm talking about is video. So it's the videos that I'm talking about. Like live streams, I can understand. You know, you only get a few people. There's nothing you can really do about that. They either talk or they don't. But with a video, I feel like there's no reason not to connect. If you're interested in that video, say something. So I don't know. I'm different, you know. I'm out, you know. I like to contact people and say hi and interact and stuff like that. Not everybody likes to do that, so. Hey, Quackenstein. Evening, String. How are you and the family? We are doing very well. Thank you, my friend. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. It's just so, I don't know. I think I only want to stream with this filter on. Am I stupid for saying that? But it just feels fun. It feels inviting. It feels good. Don't have to show my ugly mug. I can just be here and be funny. I can look funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Now I'm used to this filter, so it doesn't seem strange anymore. There you go. So it just takes a little bit of time, and it's not strange. Although people would still say it's strange. Like I said, I think it's definitely. I mean, I don't mind this one, but this one looks a lot more. Doesn't look as crystal clear when I talk, like my mouth. You guys remember when I would use that other thing? It was on Steam. Back when I was doing the last year game or whatever, I had that little where I was able to be as Donald Trump. Okay, I was being, I'm the Donald. I was listen, I love China. China's amazing. And I did all that stuff a few years ago. That was always. I do like this one too. This one more mimics my actual face, and just makes me all prettied up. I'm a very pretty boy. Baby Strain. Oh, Jesus, Strain. That one just scares the crap out of me. And then there's me regular. So there's regular Strain. I'm just plain Strain right here. But, you know, Zoomer, not Zoomer. Time shames too. They watch TikTok. Yeah, I can't stand TikTok. I'm not a big TikTok guy. Like, it actually feels weird for me to show my face like this. I just really prefer, I feel like I want to do every video with this. Hmm? Yes? Hmm? Hi there. It's so weird. Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I really like this one. Makes me feel young, right? Keeps me young. I'm gonna be 40. Say it with me. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 years old in July. Oh my gosh. Oh, to think about that, man. When I was 20, none of this stuff was around, man. You can do any of this stuff. There was no Twitch. There was no YouTube. The internet was a beep, 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 beep. Oh, shh. You know, 25 kilobytes a second, you know. And that's what it was, man. That's all it was when I was 20 years old. And here I am, turning 40 in just 2 months, already retired from the army, done my 20 years. It's... Yeah. Back when I was 20, we had to walk 20 miles to school every day. Time does certainly fly. And 40. You know what the funniest thing was? I remember when I got back from Afghanistan and I was turning 30. I remember being in the shower one day. I think it was on my birthday. And I said to myself, Chris, you are 30 years old. Your life is over. Your young days. Why are you staring at me in the butt, dude? Seriously. It's rude. Sheesh. All right, sorry about that. I just remember being in the shower telling myself, what left is life? You know, I'm divorced. I'm 30. I just got back from Afghanistan. What's going on? I mean, life it just felt really weird at that point. I will definitely say I don't think it's going to feel as weird when I turn 40 as it did when I turned 30, but it's still weird thinking about it, you know? Like, how long can I keep this young guy, you know, motif up? I know I'm not that young anymore, man. You got now these days these kids that are 20 years old and they got millions of subscribers and they're just, you know, they got more energy than I do. I try to hang in there, but I don't know if I can hang in there as much as I used to be able to. You're only old because your daughter keeps growing up more. Tell her to stop it. I do. I'm gonna stop growing. 3's enough. Actually, we'd like her to get over her 3s right now, because she didn't have terrible 2s. She's got terrible 3s, to say the least. I recall saying this when you were streaming on Facebook. Now I'm going to say it here, Strain. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much, Quackenstein. Stein. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will tell you this, like even the other day, right? So my glasses broke about a week ago or something like that. And my frame's like kind of snapped in half. I had these things for about 8 years. Okay. I have not changed my prescription in about over 10 to 11 years. It broke. So I went into Walmart to get a new pair. And while I was sitting there waiting for them to do what they were doing, you know, an older gentleman is walking by me in Walmart and he's got his, you know, I served Vietnam War, I think it was, hat on or whatever. I immediately went up to him and said, "Sir, thank you so much for your service, because without you all, this free America that we have would not be what it is. Thank you." And then he said something to me that made me almost just go out in tears, right? I didn't mention that I just retired, that I did 20 years. Maybe he only did 3, and I don't want to dishonor him by acknowledging, well, I just did 20 years. You know, no, because it's not about me. When you say thank you for your service, it's not about me. I know I served. You know, I'm thanking you for your service. But he said one of the most amazing things that just makes me feel so good inside is he said to me when I said, "Thank you for your service, sir," he said, "Thank you for noticing." And I thought that was like the coolest thing, that it gave me goosebumps when he said that. And what he meant by thank you for noticing is, you know, he's wearing his hat. Thank you for taking the time to notice and to acknowledge that we're still here. That the people that have done, you know, fought in the wars from long ago, that a lot of younger kids today don't understand, they don't respect, they don't get, they don't care about. They only care about what's right in front of them. So it was like the coolest thing. And I just thought it was freaking cool. I have an awesome family. I love my family. I'm happy where I am now. You know, 10 years ago, I didn't have this family. I was getting over a divorce. I had no kids. It was just me, you know, just got back from Afghanistan, had no idea what I was going to do with the rest of my life, kind of living day by day. And yeah, here I am. Now I got a little girl, 3 years old, and I'm going to continue to do the best I can. They were not welcomed back with open arms, that's for sure. A lot of people didn't, you know, they didn't believe in the war. And that's one thing. You know what? You know, it's okay if you don't want to believe in war, but don't knock someone who literally sacrifices their life every day for others. You can still bless someone for having that type of fortitude and that type of, you know, strength, right? It's not their, you know, it's not their fault you don't agree in war or whatever. That's not what it's about. You just need, it's okay to acknowledge someone doing something that's bigger than them. with still not liking that there's war. I hate war. I don't want there to be any war. I don't want there to be any conflict. I wish we all could be peaceful and whatnot. Unfortunately, it just that's, you know, that's what happens. But listen, I don't want to take any more of your time up. This was just a test of kind of some camera settings. I think I'm stuck on this one. I think I really like this one. And I'm going to upload this to YouTube. I'm going to just take the, you know, do what everybody does and take it over to YouTube. I think it'd be a good, fun video for everyone to watch. It'll probably take a while, maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day on YouTube. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, please let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the ideas that I brought forth to the table about changing our streams to Twitch? I would really, really like to know what you all think. Your voice and opinion does matter, of course, because you are where I've been doing what I love to do for the last 13 years over on YouTube. I'm trying to be the best content creator and person that I possibly can be. So, you know, if you're willing to watch on Twitch, please let me know, because I would love to have you guys. The links are always in the description. And check out our Twitch channel, Discord, if you ever want to donate, if you ever want to become a member, or even subscribe over here on Twitch. I might start doing some more streams over here to test them out, to see how they work. Maybe we'll do a game over here on Twitch, like a short game that might only take a few hours to complete, to test it, to see what it's like to record and stream at the same time, and you know how it turns out. But other than that, thank you all for being here. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Hope you all enjoyed the little live stream, and I love you all. Good night, be safe, and do something good for out there, because life is short. Enjoy it and just love, right? Nothing wrong with love. Peace out, bitches. I'm a comedian.